Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608, and today I am playing StarMade. What am I doing? Oh, we're working on my little passenger ship. By little, I mean kinda chunky passenger ship. Anyway, I've been thinking. I want the bridge up here, turn off my flashlight, and I want basically level with the bridge, or semi-level with the bridge, actually. It's 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, so this will be center. I want the airlock to be centered with the bridge, or with the core, but down a level. So this will be airlock, and let's plan this out. Now I'm not going to use my standard airlock because I want this airlock to be lock openable, and I don't remember how I built the airlock, so that's going to be problematic. All right, and let's grab some of that. Oh, nothing there. And this does not need to be symmetricalized here. I do want to throw that here so I don't have to do that twice. Actually, I should have done uppy downy symmetry too, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, so let's rip that off. We're going to leave that for the time being, but the airlock's going to be over here. So let's go ahead and build the airlock. Now, this is going to be different airlock because I want it to I don't remember how I built these things. Right, so let's look at a door first. I want it to be able to be locked open. So I want 2 doors, and they'll be controlled manually. And I want to be able to open one and open the second. So when we're docked to this station, I don't have to keep opening and closing airlocks. Because this is going to be a passenger ship, and it's going to be meant for people to go on and off freely. So let's see how I built this door. Lefty righty door, admin load, spawn as dock, rail in. That actually works. And let's see. Let's grab some thruster modules and some girder and some dark gray basic and some more girder. Actually, I never picked up the girder. There we go. We do like this and like this. So it'd be skin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want everything in groups of 5 because that's just how we do things here. And like that, oh no, like that, and so, all right. And then I want probably another door here. So we're gonna do a similar operation. These probably do not need to be this long, but we will rectify that later. All right, and let's thruster here. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's also do like, oh, no. Let's set up that symmetry. There we go, my fronty-backy symmetry. And yeah, we'll have that, but we can't do... There we go. I don't need the fronty-backy symmetry anymore. Let's see, can I spin this so... close enough. And let's run her right around like this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That works just fine. Thank you very much. This will also give me a little extra oomph when we get to start thrustering. So it's going to be a rather small airlock, but doesn't need to be a large airlock, because when it's being used like an airlock, it's not going to be like for... You know what? That is too small of an airlock. All right, so let's rectify that. 5 by 5 by 5, and blue. Besides, I hit too much anyway. And let's look at docked entities, and let's hit was that slash and enter at the same time and get this so it gives me nausea. No, stop that. All right. Destroy entity. There we go. Now let's copy this selection. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Oh. No, stop that. What are you doing? Stop it. There we go. And move mode. Can't do that. There we go. Hold on. We're working on it. We're working on it. We'll get there. Copy selection here to here. Let's paste it. So let's spin it around. There we go. So now we're having a wider airlock. That out, and there we go. That's still probably too long, but we will rectify that when we get there. There we go. Having the longer airlock, I think, is better. Now let's design the interior of the airlock. Then we'll learn about some airlock logic, which we'll put on this side with all the doors. So let's see here. Do I want my standard? Yeah, let's go with our standard design, at least initially. So probably don't want my ceiling to be that tall. And that's the wrong way. Go. All right. Let's see. Let's grab some of this, because this is supposed to be like a walkway as well, so I don't want it to be too different from my interiors. Yeah. Go. And let's give it some lights. Not beacons, if you don't mind too much, Mr. StarMade. And let's see here. Light here. And polka light here. All right, so nice well-lit area. And we will add some red lights too. Turn those off. Okay. Now, let's get some door logic going. Let's see. I'd like this one. And this one. You see, we're going to double up on rails. I tell you what, let's scoot it over. There we go. Out and in. You can double up on rails like that, and no problem. That actually works okay-ish. Oh, no, stop that. Stop it. There. That, I think, works better. So I want a setting so both doors are open. Then probably... Okay, then probably a setting so both doors are not open anymore. So let's grab some, I don't know, this is probably going to be a hallway load at least. Not a hallway 0, a hallway 2 load and paste. Go. And we're going to poke a hole here. This is going to be airlock control, and we're going to poke a hole here. And let's load up a hallway and like that maybe. But this isn't going to be a hallway, or this isn't going to be, yeah, not a hallway as such. It's going to be a boarding station, or check-in station, if you will. There we go. So if you need something, you can check in here. All right. Or check out here, or whatever. And we're going to copy that selection right there to there, and we're going to plonk it down here. Plonk it down. We'll probably add a door leading out, so you don't have to hop the station, or up the desk to work here. Probably attaching to this main thoroughfare here. Right. We're getting there. So, door logic. I was gonna put controls over there, but let's alterate that. Let's alter this, and we're gonna do button, button, button. All right. This button is going to open both. No, I don't want it to do that. Let's see. Let's make 2 toggles for each door. And we're gonna have that be on and that be... Okay. So let's go... And no. Alright, how do I want this? So if you hit the button... Hold on, I'm thinking here. I want the knots having ends. So if I hit this button, I want it to toggle that. So I want to hit here and there and feed these back in. I think. Yes. Okay. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, though, is it? Wait a minute. Why are you toggling both? And... Oh, because those knots aren't tied into anything. Okay. Duh. So this should force doors... Oh. That's gonna close door. Alright, close... doors. Open doors. So if we open doors, I want... And here... Oh, dummy, that's closed. Alright. So we'll run it through here and grab this one. Alright, so now this should open both my doors. This should close both my doors. And if for whatever reason I have one open and one closed, it shouldn't rewired. Alright, so we got that down. More or less. So what it's doing is when the flip-flops activated, the door is closed. And it's also throwing, or tripping all this. So when I hit open door or close doors, it's going to check if this door is open, which the not would be true. So it's going to feed a true to the and, or a high to the and when the high is on both, it says, oh, this door is open. It needs to be not open when I press the close button. So it makes it not open, it closes it. And it's the inverse for the open. So no matter what state they're in, it'll do the right thing. I probably explained that horribly. And my logic is not very documented and kind of messily put it together. Where do you want this alternate? I want to alternate the doors. Now we're going to actually leave that for another time. But this is for the door operator. So when we dock to the station, we open both doors and allow passengers to come in freely. So we don't have to load in 5 or 6, close the door, cycle it, open the door, then walk through. And then when we're ready to depart, you close both doors, and we're ready to go. All right. In fact, let's give a visual indicator to the person here that both doors are closed. But the doors are open. That's no good. The doors are closed. Light turns on. Well, I did the, yeah, there we go. Because I didn't cycle my logic. If you don't cycle your logic, the logic doesn't work right the first time for whatever reason. We're gonna close the doors. All right. So our airlock is functional-ish for what it is. Overly complicated? Yes. Yes, it is. Does it have any actual gameplay value? No, not really. There's probably not going to have actually people in here operating it, but that's a fun part of roleplay. I like to design these systems as though someone would use it. That's what I like to do. But that's neither here nor there. So let's save this as... let's not mass spawn. Let's save it as passenger ship 1. All right. I need to clear out my extra blueprints. Let's rip these 2 out as well. And replace them with... There we go. So you have this straight walkway. All right. I just need to get it so the doors... I can open one door or the other. Probably something here. But we'll work on that later. Anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I will do you cats later.